We've all heard the phrase, the love of money is the root of all evil. But does that mean being rich is wrong? Will God judge the wealthy more harshly? Or can riches actually be a blessing from God? Today, we're diving into what the Bible really says about wealth, judgment, and blessings. Stick around, because the answer might not be what you expect. Does God condemn wealth? Luke 6 verse 24. But woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. James 5 verses 1 to 3. Come now, you rich, weep and howl for the miseries that are coming upon you. Explain the context. Jesus often warned the rich, but why? Because wealth can blind us to our need for God. The Bible doesn't condemn riches themselves. It condemns trusting in them over God. Illustrate with an example. The story of the rich young ruler. Matthew 19 verses 16 to 24. He wasn't condemned for being rich, but for his unwillingness to let go of wealth to follow Jesus. Key takeaway. God doesn't judge wealth itself. He judges the heart behind it. When is wealth a blessing? Biblical examples of wealthy believers. Abraham, Genesis 13 verse 2. Abram was very rich in livestock, in silver, and in gold. Job, after his trials, God blessed him with even more wealth. King Solomon, given wisdom and wealth by God. 1 Kings 3 verse 13. Key point. Wealth can be a blessing when used for God's purposes. Proverbs 10 verse 22. The blessing of the Lord makes rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. Modern-day example. Philanthropic Christian billionaires who use their wealth to help the poor, fund ministries, and spread the gospel. When does wealth bring judgment? The dangers of wealth. 1 Timothy 6 verse 10. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evils. Matthew 6 verse 24. You cannot serve both God and money. Signs of wealth becoming a curse. Greed and exploitation. James 5 verse 4. The rich who cheat workers face judgment. Pride and self-sufficiency. The rich fool. Luke 12 verses 16 to 21. Neglecting the poor. Parable of the rich man and Lazarus. Luke 16 verses 19 to 31. Conclusion. When wealth becomes an idol, it brings judgment. When it's stewarded wisely, it brings blessings. Summarize key points. Being rich isn't a sin, but loving money is. God blesses some with wealth, but expects faithful stewardship. Judgment comes when wealth turns our hearts away from God and others. Challenge the audience. Are you using what God has given you, whether little or much, to honor Him? If you're blessed financially, how are you stewarding that wealth? Encourage engagement. Let's talk in the comments. Do you think God judges the rich more harshly? What are ways we can use money for God's glory? A like, subscribe, and share. End with a short prayer asking God to help people steward wealth wisely.